I'm not someone who has naturally clear, flawless skin, and I know many of us aren't. But over the years, I've had to make certain changes to my lifestyle in order to achieve and maintain a comparatively clearer, flawless, and most importantly, healthy looking skin. Very first thing I'd like to mention is the way we perceive our skin, and this I believe is the most important thing. Or no matter what skin color you are, it's so important to just kind of stand in front of a mirror and reflect on what you've been naturally blessed with. We all are unique in our own ways, and that's the beauty of it. I know social media puts a lot of pressure on us these days to look a certain way to feel beautiful, but that unfortunately is not the reality. I was one of those girls who felt so insecure about my skin because it was so sensitive, and I always had acne problems and I never felt confident enough. I used a lot of products, I used a lot of makeup to kind of cover that up. And not that I'm saying makeup is not good or I'm against it, because I still wear makeup and I think it's a wonderful tool to kind of enhance some of your features. However, if the base of the makeup, which is your skin, if that is not healthy, then no matter how much you apply on the exterior, that's not going to kind of tackle the real issue. So just recently I read about this method of oil pulling, and some of you might be aware of it. But what I do is I just take a tablespoon of coconut oil and I swirl it in my mouth for about 10 to 15 minutes at least, and try not to swallow it, but just swirl it slowly in your mouth. And do this before you eat or drink anything in the morning, or even before you brush your teeth. And this has a lot of benefits, and I already see that on my skin. We all know the unlimited benefits of using coconut oil in many different ways. And what it basically does is it prevents your tooth from decaying, it freshens your breath, reduces inflammation, heals gums, detoxifies your body. This is how it helps your skin, because it removes harmful bacteria and toxins, and that helps to improve skin and clears acne. You are what you eat, and diet plays a huge role in good health and skin. Certain lifestyle changes that I made were adding a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables in my diet. I also consume a lot of nuts and seeds like flax seeds, chia seeds, goji berries, and a lot of dried fruits and nuts. Also cutting down on my dairy product consumption, that has helped me immensely. There are so many amazing non-dairy alternatives like soy milk, almond milk, coconut milk. I've also cut down on my meat consumption. I'm not a complete vegetarian yet, but for the most part I am, and I cook at home, which saves me a lot of money. It's very therapeutic in my opinion, and it's extremely healthy. Less is more. Need I say more? What I mean by this is declutter. And I realized I have so many skincare and makeup products just lying in my closet, in my drawer, which I've hardly probably used once or twice, or sometimes like it's seal packed, I've never even opened it. And I don't even know how much money I've spent on these products. One thing I took, it was a little bold step because I had to like completely throw those things away, but I must tell you, it's completely worth it. So if you find you have a lot of duplicates, like you might have 4 black eyeliners, or like 2 different kinds of foundations, or like 5 red lipsticks, do we really need this? Ask yourself this question. Do I need 5 different kinds of red lipsticks? Probably not. So if you find so many duplicates, try and get rid of them and kind of narrow it down to just a few skincare products or makeup products that you're actually going to use. I've stopped wearing makeup on an everyday basis even when I go out. For the most part, I let my skin be the way it is naturally and let it breathe. Also, when I'm dressing up occasionally and wearing makeup, I tend not to overdo it, because at the end of the day, it's all chemicals, and that does affect your skin. One thing I do externally for my skin is to exfoliate and moisturize it well. So if I'm in a rush and if I don't have enough time to make a face mask, then what I do is I have my Clarisonic. I just put some face wash on it and just kind of go around my face in circular motion for about a minute or so, and then just rinse my face off with water. So that is an instant way to exfoliate. And I moisturize using jojoba oil, which I've been using since about 2 years now, and it's the best face oil I've come across. I have dry skin, so it really works for me. But even if you have oily skin, don't be scared to use a face oil, because that's not going to make your face oilier. It's actually going to help your skin moisturize very well. So I recommend trying jojoba oil out, but make sure you have the good quality one, which is organic and cold pressed. And about once a week, I make my own face mask using ingredients that you can easily find in your pantry or your kitchen. So I had made a video sometime back showing you how I made this turmeric face mask, and I'll link that somewhere here again. Talking about makeup, it's so important to keep your makeup brushes and any makeup sponge that you use, and keep it clean. The way I clean my brushes is by mixing some olive oil and some Castile soap, but you could use any kind of soap, any liquid soap basically. Take all your dirty brushes and kind of just stir it in the liquid mixture, and then rub it back and forth on your palm or on your hand. That way it kind of cleans and gets rid of all the dirt and grime that's been sticking on your brush. And then you can run it through cold water, or like lukewarm water I would say, and just let them air dry. I do this about once a week depending on how frequently I use them. Now this one goes without saying. I'm not a big gym person. I like to do my yoga at home. Sometimes I'll do some Pilates, weight training, or even stretching. I love dancing, so I'll add that once in a while. But I make sure I do at least 30 to 45 minutes of some physical activity every day. So that's it. These were some of the things that I follow regularly to keep my skin healthy looking. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what to do. Please give me a huge big thumbs up and show some love. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and leave me some comments in the feedback section down below. I would love to read them. I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah, 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 mwah. Bye.